Nice fish, bending over that St. Croix. Back in one of my favorite places to fish in Northwest Ontario. Holy, if this is the way it's gonna start out. This is a good example of why I love it here. Whoa, literally just dropped that jig over the side with a minnow on it. Just coming out after lunch. We just got up to Slippery Winds Wilderness Lodge, got our gear organized, had a bite to eat, got the boat ready and jumped in, and boom, first fish of the trip right there. How awesome is that? This is a big walleye. And right out of the gate, a perfect example of why I love coming to fish in Canada and Ontario, and especially Slippery Winds. And one of the portage lakes that's just loaded with largemouth. Ooh. And that's why we walked through the woods today. This lake is known for giving anglers well over 100 bass per person when they're biting good. Next day, beautiful sun, and we came into Bluff Point Lake, full of these guys. I love catching fish after fish after fish. They're kind of average 1 to 3 pounds. So good numbers of them, and a decent size fish too, and every so often you get one that might be a little bigger too. So it's gonna be a fun day. Sun's out, a little bit of a cold front, but the largemouth are still biting. Ooh, nice one. Man, that's a plump one. Look at that thing. Big old plump one right there. Let me take a minute and tell you about Slippery Winds Wilderness Lodge. It's an all-American plan package, so all your meals are included. You'll be fishing out of either 14 or 16-foot boats, 9.9 or 15-horse, 4-stroke Yamaha outboards, depending on the lake that you're on. You can go guided or unguided. These are pretty easy lakes to fish. They do provide you with maps, so you don't really need a guide to fish these waters, but they do have them available. And if you do fish with a guide, they'll prepare a shore lunch for you out on the lake if you want. However, for all guests, the first night of your arrival, they will do a shore dinner back at the lodge. A couple walleyes that you caught that day, baked beans, French fries, the traditional Canadian shore lunch. It's an affordable fly-in fishing package and super easy to get to. Nice one here. Kind of in that 1 to 3 pound range. Chunky feather. Yeah. Pretty too, man, these Ontario bass. Swim bait fish, nice one. Putting up a good fight. Even on one of my walleye rods I brought up here. Ooh. Fun. Hard fighting in this cold water, wow. The mayor gotcha. Chunky. That's a big one. Ooh. Beautiful, dark fish, big one, plump. Holy cow, what a runner. Oh, nice one. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Another chunk. I love these Crest City plastics, you know, smart injection technology, a blend of color, scent, salt, and flake, perfect presentation. Multi-species plastics for me. I catch lots of walleyes, smallmouth, largemouth, pike. Beauty. As we've been showing you, an awesome place to go fishing. Catching the heck out of them in the Portage Lake and going out last night. A lot of the guests do after dinner and go out and fish, and we were catching a bunch of walleyes jerk trolling, just trolling a jerk bait and snapping it along. And that's what we're back doing this morning, running the shoreline breaks. Got a big one on here. Good way to wrap up this segment. Monster walleye. Look at this thing. Yeah. That's why we love coming up here. Just like we started the segment with big walleyes, ending the segment with big walleyes. What a beautiful walleye. Another beautiful Ontario walleye to close out this segment. We're not nearly done fishing up here, but we are going to close out this segment. SlipperyWinds.com to start planning your trip up here, an affordable Ontario fly and fishing trip. I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors.